Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, and welcome to Vic and Vern Sports Chat. I'm Vic, and welcome to our live watch along for the All Blacks against the French. Game 3 of this series. The All Blacks took the first 2 games. Could have had my collar done better, I see this morning. But we have a lot of people have been disappointed because the French didn't send down a full team. I'm one of them. I thought the All Blacks deserved that the French send down their best players. Wasn't the case. But listen here, big rugby day on the channel this morning. We're going to have a lot of fun this morning. I hope you guys are ready for that. I'm just going to put the chat on the side here that I can actually see what's going on. There you go. We've had some votes, 39 votes, or 72% do think that the All Blacks are going to win this one. I must agree with that. I actually hope so. I hope they hammer the French for not sending a full team. But we'll talk about that later. Look, about 20 minutes till kickoff, so plenty of time. We'll get into the squads. We'll check out what's happened. Of course, we'll have the scoreboard up there later. But let's talk about the teams first. We'll do the French starting 11 first. I'll put that on the left side of the screen. If I turned around, look. Good morning, Wayne. Who are the big boys here this morning? Who are the big boys? Look, I mean, obviously you've got to look at Legarek. I like him a lot. Fiku, Leo Barre. Those are, Andre Fisher. Those are the games people you kind of know more about. But look, let's have a look at those. The French team. I'll go through the lineup quickly. Excuse my pronunciation. But I'm not the only one. I was watching a little bit of the Kiwi lads this morning with Hamish on there, and I like his pronunciation of the French names. So let me start off with some of those French names. Baptiste Edriccio, that is at number 1. He's the prop. Then we have Pierre Bourgarit at number 2. Rabah Slimani at 3. I'm trying to pronounce him as good as I can. Hugo Aradu at 4. Matthias Halagau at 5. Alexander Fisher at 6. Now that's an easier name for me. Joshua Brennan at 7. Michael Gulliard at 8. Nolan Lagarek at 9. Antoine Hastoy at 10. Gabin Villiers at 11. Gael Ficou at 12. We know him. Nicolas Deportier at 13. Theo Atiscobe at 14. And Leo Barry at 15. Those are your French starters. Let's put the French subs up there. Gaetan Barlow, Paul Malès, Demba Bamba, Romain Tayafuna, Kylian Texeron, Pierre Bachoton, Thibaut Dubagane, and Emilia Gaileton. I mean, look, these names are tongue twisters for me this morning, but it is what it is. Dean Cook, yes, come on, France. Oh, no. The New Zealand's doing this one, Dean. I'm sorry about that. There's no way in hell that the French are winning this game. I can't see that happening. I just can't see that happening. But I hope you guys are all doing well. And I'm just putting that on there. There you go. I hope you are all doing well. And the sound is on. Geez, I didn't check it beforehand if the sound was working. But it is working. So, yeah, it should be a good one. It should be a very good game. So that is I'll leave the starters of the French up there in the corner, because we'll talk about them as we go. Alice, Les Bleus, there you go. Les Bleus, I like that. So, got a lot of French support this morning. A lot of French support. Like it. Guys, remember to vote, like, and hit the notification button. I'm going to tell you what's going to happen all on the channel. But now we get into the New Zealand starting 11. Not that you're watching. There you go, High Life. Okay, so look. So Luke Jacobson has been ruled out. High Life now seems that you're live. Let me know who's replacing Luke Jacobson and who's the substitute for the substitute. Reminds me of a good song. I'll be your substitute. Yes, long time ago. Makes me feel old. So let's start off with the New Zealanders. At 1 we have Ethan de Groot, Samisino Taukaeoa at 2, Tara Lomax at 3. So not the most experienced front 3, but I do like it. I'm glad to see Tara Lomax playing there. I'll look now. Thanks a lot. That's what I like about this channel. It's not all up to us. Why should I be doing all the work? I've got you guys out there, all these rugby savants. Ronnie gave Dean the membership. There you go. And you guys inform me. But let's keep on going. Patrick Topoluta at 4. Fabian Holland at 5. I think that's a good combination. Sammy Pino Finau at 6. And Artie Surveyor at 7. Luke Jacobson should have played at 8. He's out. In about a second, I'll know who's replaced Luke Jacobson. If I look at the subs quickly, I'll just put them in there. Most probably Dalton Papali comes in. I can see Papali coming in there. Or Kerevi. One of the two. But we'll know soon. Then at 9, of course, Cortis Ratima and Damien McKenzie. So we have a Chiefs 9 and 10. Nice combination. A lot of Chiefs in the starting lineup. 7. Still multitasking. Listen here, you have to multitask really well, because you know what they say about that. You know what women say about us men, that we can't multitask. You better prove them wrong, high life. Then Salvo Reeves. Now, Salvo Reeves he is moved to the 11. He would have played the 14, but Rico Iane is out. So Will Jordan, who was on the bench, came in at the 14, not at the 15, at the 14, and he was replaced on the bench by Geordie Barrett. Yes, we thought we were going to have a Barrett-free zone today, but no. There is a Barrett in the squad at least. But let's go on. So it's Salvo Reeves at 11, Quinn Tupaya at 12, Anton Lena Brown at 13, Will Jordan at 14, and Ruben Love at 15. I'm excited to see Ruben Love. I'm glad that Will Jordan's there. I think kind of helps Ruben Love out a little bit, not so much, doesn't put all the pressure on him. Look, everybody knows I'm a big fan of Artie Surveyor, but I got to say it. Will Jordan, maybe the best player on this squad. I like him. But he's got a little bit of a hamstring problem there. And I was writing there with Hamish on Kiwi Lads before, and I said, look, I wouldn't have risked Will Jordan for this game. You won the series, you 2-0 up, you've got enough players. I mean, New Zealand's got such a wealth of talent. If he gets injured now and he misses the Rugby Championship, that's on the coach. I don't think this man should be playing today. I don't think. That's what I'm hearing. Papali at 8. That's what I thought. Damn, I'm a savant. I thought Papali would be in there. Now, let's get to the New Zealand subs quickly. Put them out there. Where we got? Got to start. There you go. New Zealand subs. Brodie McAllister. Okay. So, Brodie McAllister, George Bauer, Fletcher Newell, Dalton Papali, Duplessis Kerevi, Noah Northam, the man I call Hot Ham, Timochi Tavanawai, and Geordie Barrett. That is your lineup. Look, I think I heard the New Zealanders pronounce his name different, but Papali. I think it's Papali. Did you guys ever watch that movie with Mark Wahlberg about the American football player that, for the Philadelphia Eagles? His name was Vince Papali, and I think they spell it exactly the same. Kerevi is in. So we go. Now we go. Duplessis Kerevi is going to play the 8. So we'll see who comes into the lineup, if it's such short notice, if they actually have only go with 7 substitutes instead of 8. So that's a little bit. Yep, high life watching. My wife keeps using the old man can't multitask stereotype. There you go. You see, that's what us men have to live with. So what I'm saying is, boys, make sure you multitask very well, because you're doing it for all men out there. Otherwise we're going to be hammered. Listen, I'm doing a Vern this morning. I'm having a little bit of milk out of a wine glass. That's the kind of class I have. Eagles fans are wild. They are wild. But let me just see, because before we go anything further, I got to make sure I have the stream. Yeah, it looks like it. So let's go. Going live here. Okay, so they're already into the singing of the hymns and stuff like that. Damn, this lady frightens the shit out of me. Let me put some sound on here. I just want to... I got to say one thing. We got these two Maori warriors on the field there, and this lady. listen, you boys, when you watch the Springboks this afternoon, check out when those Impy Warriors come out. I mean, these boys need to beef up, man. They need to beef up. I got to put a picture of him out there afterwards. I will try to find one on the internet and show you guys what I'm talking about. So let me put a little bit softer. They're going onto the field, the French now. Just want to tell you what's coming up on the channel. So I'm going to run through all that as well. So you got the two lineups. Obviously, there you go. Don't forget, after this game, we do have the Wallabies against the British and Irish Lions live on the channel. And yeah, we're going to have a lot of fun with that. I'm still hoping for a Wallabies win here. Then a little bit later in the afternoon, we'll start off with the Springboks pre-game show. That starts off at 1600 Central European time. And then afterwards, we go straight into the game and into the player ratings. And then the big one this evening for me, the final of the under-20s. The young Springboks against the young All Blacks should be an interesting, very interesting match. I think it's going to be close. And then after that, special, we are going to be joining the Kiwi lads with Hamish, and we're going to discuss all the games of the day and, of course, the under-20 final. And then just for you, High Life, don't forget the boxing this evening. We will be live around about 11 o'clock Central European time for Usyk against Dubois. That's going to be epic. So that is kind of what we're looking for today. Let me stick that up. I got that. I got to actually still put the scoreboard up. Open, there you go. So put that to the side there. I'm going to just adjust the camera a little bit, go back a little bit. There you go. So I think this is going to be a cracking game, boys. I do think the French are going to turn up, but I think New Zealand's just got too much, what I would say, firepower there. Yes, I concur here with the commentator saying there's going to be a barrage of high kicks today from the New Zealanders. I definitely agree with that. But I'll be a little bit more quiet for a second here because they are doing the national anthems. The French national anthem. 8 hours and 34 minutes till boxing. Yanre, your friends are on drugs, man. Let me put that louder. Mackie Horsby, Lions game not friendly. No, Lions game's gonna be tough, man. I think that's gonna be a brutal game. If you want to, I think the Aussies are gonna go brutal there. I think they're gonna go full scale nuclear war out there. But we're listening to the French national anthem. I still think it's a shame they didn't bring their top team out. But yeah, it is what it is. Georgia favourites by 1. On what fucking planet are you living on, Yanre? Georgia favourite to 1 to beat the Springboks. I'll dance naked on this channel if fucking Georgia win. I don't believe a word Yanre saying the baby All Blacks are favoured by 10 to 15. Would have it any other way, my friend. But these friendlies are good for the spectacle, I guess. Yeah, but listen here. Look. Yeah, they're friendlies. I don't... For me, there's no friendlies in rugby internationals. You can't be friends, man. And the French need to get hammered today for bringing such a weak-ass team down to New Zealand. I'm going to put that sound a little bit softer. So, yeah. But I'm looking forward to the Under-20 Rugby World Cup final this evening. For me, that is the game I'm looking forward to the most today. 100%. That's the game that's going to get me, my blood, and just thinking about get goosebumps, because that's going to be a tough game. I can see these young. So there you go. So we're about to start. Of course, we will have the Haka. So let's have a look. French look up for this one, but I don't think so, guys. Let's be honest. We got to be honest. The French are not going to do it. You can tell me what the hell you want. The French are not winning this game. So let's have a look what's happening here. So they set up. Oh, the whole stadium is kind of darkened. Only in the middle part is lit up. Oh, it's done by Artie. So let me put it loud. The Haka is good, man. You get goosebumps, man. That is by far, jeez, I almost got tears in my eyes, so emotional. That Haka is something beautiful. And there are idiots out there in World Rugby that think you should get rid of it before the games. It's disturbing the flow of the game. Well, what I got to say to World Rugby is fuck off. That's as blunt as I can be. This is the best form of the Haka. I love this one. And listen here, this is not racist or anything like that, but it has to be a Maori leading the Haka. Come on. You know, I'm a white, middle-aged man, but you can't have a white guy do it. It's got to be a Maori, man. I still think, I can't remember the guy's name. I'll get to it after, it'll come into my net. That used to do the Haka all the time. Guy, the black wavy hair. Umaga, he did it well. Yeah, so I'll put it sound a little bit softer as I'm going to get how do you say, an infringement here. But the game is about to start. This is going to be good, guys. I hope you're ready for this. Everybody out there, Michael Paul, I'm with you. Haka needs this. Of course the Haka needs to stay. I can tell you now. I mean, I know it with my wife. She has no idea about rugby. But her first thing is, when she knows it's the Rugby World Cup, when are the New Zealanders playing? I want to watch the Haka. She'll watch the Haka and the rest of the game doesn't interest her. Because that emotion is just pure, man. The Kaka rules. Now the Haka is good, man. The Haka is needed in World Rugby. So Duplessis Kirby has replaced Luke Jacobson. I told you about that before. Rico Yarni's out. He's been replaced by... Tell you one thing. But we do have kickoff, so let me get straight into the game. We have kickoff. Good chase there by the New Zealanders, by the All Blacks. Nice movement through the back line already. Silent M, okay. I'm learning high life. I'm going to get you live on the channel soon. Kiravi is playing, yes. There we go, man. Artie Savea. Here we go. Look, the man is mustard, man. Here we go. All Blacks already being very dominant here. Cortis Ratima with the ball. Big hoof here by Damien McKenzie. Now that is a good kick. That is a good kick. I was watching the rugby yesterday, Samoa against Scotland. Samoa's kicks were always a little bit too far. They never gave the guys a chance to put the catcher under pressure. But that is a good kick by Damien McKenzie. But okay, can't compare the Samoan fly halves and scrum halves to Damien McKenzie's kicking possibilities. There you go, perfect. We are going to do that. I've been working on it the whole week. I'm on holiday now for a few weeks. I'm setting that up. We're going to do a great show, and High Life, you are my guest on the first NFL show. Don't worry, that is a done date. Michael, Vern, Isle, Haka in your pants. There you go. Tell him, Michael. This is what I have to handle on this channel. Nah, the Haka is to rugby. I don't know what ketchup is to fucking French fries, man. Come on. You don't have French fries without ketchup. You can't have a rugby without the Haka, man. So I hope you're all doing well, man. It's all been New Zealand here in the opening minutes. I don't actually see the time on the game clock here. There's no time on the screen. Stan TV has got no, or the Stan Sports hasn't got the time up. So I don't know if it's 2 minutes or what. Of course you love the Haka, man. I love it when all the Pacific Island teams, the Samoans, the Tongans, I know they call it differently in different countries. Never thought I'd love an upset. There's no, yeah, right. Oh, SS doing well. We need SS to go to a rugby game. You're not going to the Georgian game. I miss home. Knock on by Ruben Love. Knock on. Now, somebody's got to explain to me. I think Ruben Love's got a new tattoo in the back of his neck. It does look like it. It's all red, so it looks like that's not a clever thing to do before a rugby game. That's just my keen savant eye checking. I think Ruben Love is somebody out there. Anybody Ruben Love fans? Anybody tell me? Is that a new tattoo that Ruben Love has put in the back of his neck? I can't go over to Kiwi Lads right now. Vern, go over to Kiwi Lads, write in there quickly and say Vic wants to know, has Ruben Love got a new tattoo in the back of his neck? Because I know Hamish would know. Hamish knows everything. So what are we doing here? Can somebody, there is no time. I cannot tell you what the time in the game is. I cannot tell you. I can't see anything. Stan TV has nothing. Yeah, I don't think he's got Glad wrap on it today, but it looks fresh because the back of the neck looks really red and inflammatory. So I think it is, man. Maybe he got himself some New Zealand tattoo because I don't know. Yanre, the All Blacks aura has never gone. My God, man. Penalty to the New Zealand. Now they've got the clock and the stuff up. Well done, well done. Is the Stan Sports out of Australia? Well done, Aussies, well done. Make me proud. Now just win against the Lions today and everything is good. Well, New Zealand win this game, they're going to be the #1 ranked team in rugby in the world. Because the Boks are not making any points against Georgia. They can't score any points because the difference is too big. Nice kick there from Barre. And I do think, yeah, so they'll take over the #1 spot. It'll be all down to that rugby championship. Bad throw in. Won by the French here. See, now the All Blacks have had 5 minutes of dominance. Some people make fools out of themselves with some of their, with some of their stuff they come up with. Hey, All Blacks have no aura. Listen here. I'm a Springbok fan. There you go. I'm a Springbok fan. I think the Springboks are the greatest rugby team on the planet. I think we're the greatest rugby nation on the planet. We've won the most World Cups. But let's be honest. Let's be honest. You can go to any rat hole in the world, the smallest little country, people that they've never heard about rugby. They've heard about the All Blacks. The All Blacks, I would say the same maybe for the Springboks, but the All Blacks and the Haka is well known all over the world. I mean, Even Americans know what the bloody Haka is. And they're not really intelligent when it comes to sports. Because they only know their bloody football, baseball, and hockey and stuff like that. But let's be honest. Everybody knows what the Haka is, man. It's like everybody knows it's Michael Jordan. Johnny, man, I bet Will Jordan will score a try tonight. Hopefully he jumps into the crowd. Then he gets a try in his final game. I have seen it before in a final. Okay. I just hope he doesn't get injured. Because he was a doubt. Of course, New Zealand and... Listen here. You know what was blasphemy? That the bloody English actually won one. Shouldn't have happened. Shouldn't have happened. Even Australia winning two. I mean, how the hell did the Aussies win two? And they've fallen so far. Two-time world champion and they are so crappy. Scotland, aura on the rise. Oh my God. I'm going to have to have a glass of milk. I'm going to have to pimp this with bloody whiskey soon. Look, it is the box era at the moment. We've won the last two World Cups. Must probably favour us to win a third in a row. But let's see. But the French on the attack here. Are the French going to score? Are the French going to score? Just short. The ball's coming out. The ball is coming out. Woohoo! Upset time. Upset time. The French take the lead. I mean, I know all South Africans are hoping that the French win today so we can keep our #1 spot in the world. If the French beat the New Zealanders, I think they can leapfrog them. But I'm for New Zealand. I'm a rugby purist. I can't have this weakened Bucket squad winning this game. I agree. I don't think England will ever win another Rugby World Cup. Let me see. Oh, well done. Well done. What a try by Nolan Legarek. Let's see the kick here. This is not an easy kick. Beautiful kick. Yes. Yes, they will. Even if New Zealand win, they won't surpass the Boks in the rankings. Are you 100% sure about that? Yes, the only thing the Northern Hemisphere have got are the Northern Lights. I agree 100%. I like that. I like that. Guys, remember to hit the vote. Let's get to 100 votes. And then I want to change the poll today. Guys, come up with some cool... What is your score prediction? Yes, well, let me tell you now quickly. I wrote it up. Come on, you guys. You guys can all give me a score prediction. I'm going to write it up. You can give me score predictions for all the games today. I've been very busy. I can tell you, Vern has gone 34-20 in this game for New Zealand. I've gone 47-12 for the New Zealanders. Hamish, he went 40-20 for New Zealand, and Marnus, who must probably be in later, he went 31-15. So anybody got a tip out there? Put it out there. You can tip all the games today. New Zealand, France, Australia against the Lions, South Africa against Georgia, and SA against New Zealand under 20. Okay, all right. Thanks a lot, Jan. Now that's some more intelligent information you've given. Nah, come on, Dean. You didn't give yours long ago. I didn't see that. I'm going to go through the chat quickly. SS. I know that S. I'm going to put SS in there. SS has gone 38-31. That's about the only one that I saw that gave a tip. So Dean, don't screw with me, man. New Zealand favourites. No, that's Janre, Argentina. No. You guys are screwing with me again, man. I've been checking this stuff out. Looking at Dean. Well, then give it to me again, Dean. Don't make me work hard for it, man. Otherwise, I'm going to have to go to KFD. Just look. I can't go back if I've got to concentrate on the game. 11 minutes gone and it is 7-0 to the French. So Janre, if the New Zealanders can only get 0.2 or 0.3. Tell me what the French can get if they win. France 35, New Zealand 7. Dean, that's not... I'm going to write that down, Dean. Dean, but I got to put the Dean Isler, because otherwise... Morning, Vic. Morning, Les. Ah, lovely to have Les. Les is one of our old favorites on this channel. 20, Les going 27-15. Oh, so 15-27 for the... 27-15. France win. Okay. Beautiful. Full 2 points for French if they win. Okay, all right. Dean, but I'm going to put Dean going 35-7. So, that's a lot better there. Well done. Great ball movement here by the New Zealanders. I think that was a knock-on ref. He didn't see it, didn't want to see it. They're coming back. So here we go. Well done there. Almost made something, I don't know. But we are 12 minutes in and it's still 7-0 for the French. I think Mackenzie's going for the 3 points here. Yeah, you know what the problem is? They are relevant. They are relevant highlight because they're not relevant in the scale of who's on top of it, but it's relevant for the Rugby World Cup because the rankings, as you're ranked in the World Cup, you put into the different groups. Eddie, my friend, I'm going to write that down again. Eddie's going 39-18. There you go. 34. Ooh. What a good kick by the French. 34-26. So that's D. Cook. Huh? A lot of interesting stuff here. Good ball one here by the French. French are looking bloody good at the moment. Janre. Big opportunity there, missed by the France. All Blacks 15, France 14. All right, interesting to see all you guys, your predictions. That was a great kick out of play there by the French. Put the New Zealanders under pressure. They just couldn't take it. Where's Big Vern? Big Vern is taking a little break, you know. He's we've got a long day today. We've got the under 20s in the evening, and we've got the boxing, and Vern can't go 24 hours, Otherwise he's fucked up for the rest of the month. So now Vern is on a little break now. I was probably watching this and listening to me. And then I'll be joining Vern at 12 o'clock for the Lions against the Wallabies. Yeah, I'd actually, Yarno, that's a good idea. I'll take all bets. Tell your friends to put their money in my bank account. I will cover any bet that anybody wants to bet for Georgia. Put the money in my account. I'll give you 100 to 1 odds. So if you can put $1 million in there, I'll give you 100 to 1 odds. Don't worry. Because I know I don't have to pay, so I'm just going to take your money. Viva la France from Paul Terry. I'm here, went shopping. Cool. Kick from Mackenzie here. New Zealand. Oh, nice catch by the French fullback. That was Leo Barre. I hope you lose that money, Janre. I bloody hope you use that money. How can you bet on the bloody New Zealanders to beat our young Boks as a South African? That is blasphemy. They should take your passport away and ship you off to Guantanamo, man. I have to speak to my friend Vlad. Maybe he has a gulag we can send you to, man. Richie McCaw. Now that was a player, man. Richie McCaw. That was a player. Need quick money. And you bet on the New Zealanders. Fucking, that's how you're losing quick money. ₹2,000, yeah. I wouldn't even bet ₹2,000 on Georgia. Injury here. Let's have a look who that is. Can't see the number. At least it seems to be Baptiste Edricio. Yeah, it is. Not good. 2,000 Zim dollars. Guys, anybody come up with a good poll for the next one? I don't want to always just say who wins and stuff like that. How about a poll? Should the French get a penalty for sending such a weak side down to New Zealand? Okay, if they win today, they've done everything correctly, you know. 5-piece KFC combo. Don't talk about KFC. That's not third world, that's 10th world money, man. Who was the best All Black captain? Well, give me 4 names. Give me 4 names who you think was the best All Black captain. Especially New Zealanders out there, you can help me out on this one. Let me know who you guys think was the best All Black captain. Would be subjective. 10th world. Okay, there you go. French back on the attack. The French are playing well. Nice. Typical French flowing rugby. Their backs are doing really well. Back in the New Zealand half. You got to have balls in life, man. All right, so okay, I'll work on that quickly. So let's start. This poll's good. 80 is plenty enough. I got to go there. So let me get my so I can write this shit down. All right, best New Zealand. Oh no, actually got to hit that button. There you go. Okay, I'm just going to put this really quick and easy. Best All Black captain of doing well there. Let me quickly, I gotta just quickly go look here. So are the New Zealanders going to score? That's my question. Wow, the French are doing well here, man. Okay, so let me, I'm just going to write the surnames, right? So I've got to put in Fitzpatrick definitely in, right? Everybody can agree on that. Then where's my man? Richie McCaw, huh? He's got to be in. Add an option. Who else did you say? Come on. Meads, huh? Meads. Add option. And who else? Zizan. Zinzan. Buck Shelford. Put in Shelford. Come on. Just Shelford. Got to put in Shelford. Okay. Start the poll. You guys knock yourselves out, man. Knock yourselves out. I'll be quite honest. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. In my era, I'd go either Fitzpatrick or McCall. That's just the guys that I know. Okay, so I did put Zizan in. All right. But if you don't agree with it, you can just add Zizan as a name at the bottom. But let me know. Oh, the French are up by 10. I'm sending a few Mahori warriors to Yanre's house. I think they'll tell him, don't worry, man, the game is a long time to go. It's a long time to go. But they are down 10-0, and this is not, as you know, got to give it to the French. You knew they'd be up for this game. That from the weakened team they sent down to New Zealand, they're playing the strongest of the weakest bunch. Put it that way. A lot of the New Zealand's under pressure, yeah. 20 minutes in, no score for the New Zealanders. I can actually just adjust the clock quickly. There you go. There you go. Got the clock straight back in the right position. Nice kick. This could be good. There you go. New Zealanders score the try. People always jump on the bandwagon of the French. Nah, don't think so. Smash the like button, guys. There, well said there, Les. Well said. McCall, 58% going with McCall. Looks like it's going to be Richie. Nice try there. Beautiful try there by Will Jordan. Somebody said Will Jordan was going to score today. And you were correct. That was a much needed try from the New Zealanders. High Rose Garden. I like this. I'm glad that they've scored for New Zealand. Smugface going to take the kick. Damien McKenzie, I love that when he's like, straight down the middle, not a problem. And now the French are in trouble because now I think the great job by Will Jordan. SS 4. I can only do 4. Christian Cullen, Damien McKenzie, Sonny Boy Williams, Dan Carter, Andrew. I think that's an easy one. That's got to be Dan Carter, man. Good job by McKenzie. Gives it to Artie Surveyor. He loses the ball. Artie Surveyor drops the ball on his own 22. What the hell is going on? You were right there, Johnny, man. You were absolutely right. Got to listen more. Guys, listen to Johnny, man. The man's a savant. He got it right with the Will Jordan. French on the 22 doing well here. Let's put that a little bit softer. I do like this number 8. Goulard. Michael Goulard. I think he's been playing very well. I'm going to hit the vote button now, but it's kind of biased because everybody exactly knows who I'm voting for. There you go. Let me just go get the game here. Skip. What the hell's going on outside? What a drop kick from the French. Clever play. Yeah, Vern's gone back to the shop for the case of beer. There you go. So, got to put the minutes back right. There you go. Who was that? Antoine Hastoy. Nice. Composed drop kick. You know, we don't see a lot of drop goals in rugby. I mean, there have been some beautiful ones. I think of 1995. But the New Zealanders now on the attack. New Zealand got to come. Yes, a drop goal. New Zealanders have a, how do you say it? Post-traumatic stress disorder when they think of drop goals. Cullen, a great player. Yeah, all of them were great players, man. New Zealand doing well here, doing very well. I'm just got a message on my phone. There you go. Oh, Ruben Love should have passed the ball there. Should have passed the ball there, Ruben. About a meter out here for New Zealand. They should score a try here. Close, French defense. Not over quite yet. I think it's held up. It's held up. I think it's held up. Ooh, that sounds nice. Of course. Jacques Callis, for me, one of the greatest rugby players of all times. It was a beautiful drop goal. Well held up by the French. Well held up by the French. Really well held up. Cricket players here. Dion giving a super sticker there. Thanks. Guys, yes, you can do super stickers, memberships, all that. Remember, it does help the channel. It helps us pay for all the bloody subscriptions we have to pay for. Because funnily, no one channel brings all the rugby games. No one channel brings all the football. Jacques Callis, cricket legend, man. Oh, almost Will Jordan's second try. But the ball goes out the back, almost leaping into the crowd. Somebody said that as well. I think it was Johnny. They said he might leap into the crowd. No, Callis, not Jacques Callis, not Callis. He's not Callis, you freaking mongrels. Most All Blacks, most test tries. That was up on the screen so quickly I could hardly see it. Mackenzie with the ball. No, the boy can pass the ball as well. Ruben Love with a big kick trying to find touch. Doesn't find touch. French back on the attack. He'll heave the ball up. That's a big heave down the field. Dean, there you go. There you go. French won't take a quick line out here. They're going to wait. I am impressed by the French today. They are playing well. Yeah, that scandal hurt him. I'm from old school, Peter Kirsten, I love. Obviously, when I was living in South Africa, I went to the Western Province games there. I love Peter Kirsten. Omar Henry. I mean, people don't know those cricket guys anymore. Block stick. He's just winding you up, man. He tries to wind me up. It doesn't work anymore. Richie McCaw, way out in front with 60% of the vote. There you go. Mackenzie, good passing. Yeah, he was hilariously stupid doing what he did. Proctor, Pollock, Stephen Jeffries. Vern's favourite cricket player, Alan Donald. Great spinner and a great batsman. I had a signed bat of Omar Henry. I love the man. Adrian Caper. Yeah, there was a lot of them. I used to like Alan Lamb before he decided he wants to be English. Freaking mongrel. You don't trust Mackenzie. Okay. Penalty here to New Zealand. Are they going to take the 3 points now? If I was Mackenzie, I'd take the 3 points. Pat Simcox, loved the man. Loved the man, Pat Simcox. Great batter, loved him. AB de Villiers, there you go. Yeah, they'll do it, don't worry, plenty of time, whole second half. New Zealanders, don't get your Haka in a knot there. Everything's fine. He was an off spinner, but he was a good batsman too. Herschel Gibbs was phenomenal. You boys are good with your cricket. Yes, he was a number 9 batsman and always scored a lot of runs, and he was a very good batsman in the lower order. So there you go. I told you New Zealand take the 3 points because they do want to win. They can't have 8 points. What is Stan Sports talking about? They got to have 10. You can't have 8. How the hell did you get to 8 points by scoring a try? Got a few centuries. So, New Zealand 10, France 13. John T. Rhodes. Jeez, you're bringing up names I haven't heard about in years, man. Who was that for Transvaal? Who was that great bowler they had? Oh, and then there was Garth LaRue. Remember Garth LaRue? 7 plus 3 is 8. I guess so. In New Zealand, 7 plus 3 must equal 8, because where I come from, 7 plus 3 don't equal 8. What university did they go to? The people that put that score up? Absurdistan. Les Bleus still looking well. Sylvester Clarke, yeah, he was a rebel. West Indies player came over, Sylvester Clarke, I remember him. Played for Western Province. I used to go watch those games live as a kid, man. Remember the days when you could still, how do you say, you could collect the bottles, the empty bottles of Coke, and you bring it back and you got money. So we used to do that as kids at the cricket games. Good morning, Matthew. No, Yanre said it's not possible. They only get 0.2 points. I can't understand that either. But so South Africa will stay the number 1. Look, it's all going to come down to those rugby championship games. Now they got it right. 7-3 does give you 10. 32 minutes in this game. I don't know why I'm always behind in the clock. There you go. So he's going for the penalty, yeah? This could put the French back up by 6. Straight down the middle. 16-10. I didn't see the French scoring this many points in the whole game. Georgia not beating South Africa. I'll chop my bloody finger off if they beat South Africa. So France keeping the scoreboard ticking, playing it intelligently. Shorter kick here from New Zealand, trying to put some pressure on the French. But the French do have the ball. Nice kick there by the French. All the way back, McKenzie with the ball. What is he going to do? He's going to hoist it up. Nice high kick. He's giving himself some time to get there. Well taken by the French. That was Leo Barre. He's been playing very well at the back there. Great. Again, Ruben Love with the kick. Is he going to find touch? Nope. So they're both looking to kick here for touch, but the Frenchman, what a good kick by the French there. So they found touch well into the half of the New Zealanders. France is playing a damn good game. Oh, okay. Well, Dean's a rich man. Oh, and the French win it back. What is New Zealand doing today, man? I'm starting. Nah, I'm not worrying. I'm not Yanre quite yet. Now the kickable penalty. They'll take this one. They'll take this one. Because what you want to do is to try to get over 2 score difference and they make this kick. I gotta tell you now, man of the match for me is Michael Goulart. He has been playing sensational. So they're going for it again. The French are putting a number on the New Zealanders today. They are. I can tell you now that if New Zealand lose, I'm going to be watching the New Zealand pundits on TV because they're going to lose their shit. And at halftime, I'm going to... Oh, the coach is pissed, the New Zealand coach. They just showed him in the... I can't handle... This guy wears a suit. The New Zealand coach wears a suit. I think he's the only rugby coach in the world that sits in the box and wears a suit. What does he think? He's fucking Harvey Specter or what? That's his nickname, Harvey Specter. Oh, another great kick by the French. Maybe I got to change my pick for man of the match at the moment. It's got to be old Antoine Hastoy. This boy can kick, man. Lance Klusener, my favorite cricket player of all times. Lance Klusener. That boy had some batting skills. That boy could play, man. Nah, Klusener was mustard, man. You look very nice. Don't care. Different story, but yeah. Klusener was a true all-rounder. There you go. Listen here. If you're New Zealand, you are a little bit worried now because now the French have shown they are willing to kick every ball and take the 3 points. No, his name wasn't Clueless, it was Klusener. The White Zulu, there you go. Man was brilliant, man. Can New Zealand bring something back before halftime? It will be much needed. And again, the French are over the ball. Almost got it. New Zealand is not playing well. And at the moment, the combination Cortis Ratima and McKenzie is not... The French get over the ball very quickly. Will Jordan takes the ball out. Penalty to New Zealand. What are they going to do now? Do you take the 3 points? I think you have to. What is happening to the All Blacks? Too many mistakes. And I've got to give it to the French. The French are over the ball very quickly. But look, New Zealand put the ball out here on the 5 meter line. It's going to be a scrum, a line out on the 5 meter line. We've got about 1 minute and 30 seconds to go before half time. New Zealand definitely will want to score a try here. A lot of good cricketers out there, man. So let's have a look what the New Zealanders can do here. They're going to try to maul this one over. Oh, but the French are holding sturdy here. Looking better now. Savea, is it Savea? No, it looks like Samizino's got the ball. Short again. I mean, the defense of the... It's held up. What is the ref calling here? Merci beaucoup, mon ami. There you go. It must be quite cold there in New Zealand because you can see the steam coming off the ruck, and that only happens if it's... So, time is going to be stopped here. So, what are they going to look at here? So, they're going to check if it is held up. Outlaw is in the house this morning as well. Fantastic. What is Outlaw? Colin Mead played with a broken arm against the Springboks after breaking his arm against Eastern Transvaal. Only French I know, but I should learn it. I need a fourth language. There you go. Yeah, I got a lot of languages, you know, English, German, a little bit of Italian, a lot of cuck. You know, I got 4 languages too, don't worry. Smash a like button there, please do that. You know, what is Razor, I mean, he's been razored today so far. He needs to come up with a plan in the second half. You wrapped up in blankets, okay. Must be cold there in New Zealand right now. Well, it is winter. Oh, winter. Oh, the French get away with one again. The French get away with the goal line drop pot held up. The French, Scott Robertson, yes. French are playing really well. Fiku, you're going to give the ball to your fly off, Fiku, because the man has been, Hastoy has been unbelievably good so far. So the clock is running. They're going to take their time here, the French. They're going to wait the 3 seconds and then they're going to kick it out of bounds. There's the clock and he's just going to kick it straight out of bounds. He doesn't. I would have kicked that shit out of bounds. The French. It's a dirty sheep shag old Razor. I would have kicked that ball out of bounds if I was the French, but they obviously trust their defense here. New Zealand still trying to do something here. We are well into added time on here. Ah, okay. Crowd is willing the All Blacks on here. Still a long way to go. There's still about 10 meters. Well, now they're on the 22. Frick Dupree, there you go. What happens here? That's forward. That's a forward pass. The ref's got to come back for that. I'm sorry, that is a forward pass by the New Zealanders. If he doesn't give that, I would agree with the French coach calling this shit bias sometimes. 12 degrees, okay. We have 30 degrees today. I thought it was a forward pass too, Janre. I thought it was a forward pass, a big time forward pass. But he didn't see it, the ref. You know, maybe he didn't want to see it. Razor, I'm telling you, you can't lose this game. Looks like they scored the try here. He feels sorry for them. Yeah, he does. He does. So we have a halftime score of, we'll have a halftime score of 19-17. Easy. I think he should go back for that. I think that pass was really Viva la France. Yeah, there you go. I thought that pass was major forward pass, but didn't even look at it. Honestly, the refereeing in the world has been so bad when it comes to forward passes. I've seen so many forward, they just don't look at it anymore. They don't look at it anymore. Terrible. Or as Charles Barkley would say, terrible. I think so. I think Dan Carter's got to be up there with one of the all-time great All Blacks. So it is halftime. Let me just get the clock ready for the second half. Then I'm going to take a quick drinks break and I'll be back with you guys afterwards. Don't worry. Let me get this right. There you go. Ready for the second half. You guys keep the chat going while I'm gone for a quick break. I'm just gonna put my favorite sticker up there because I do need to go to the bathroom and check some stuff out. So be back in a sec. There you go. And just switch the sound off as well quickly. So, back again. I don't need the glasses. Yeah, if you're New Zealand, SS gifted a membership. SS, you're a star, man. Listen, you guys, very hungry this morning, so I'm having a little bit of toast. A nice piece of toast with cheddar cheese on it. Hope you guys got something to eat and drink there. New Zealand fans, what do you think about this game so far? 17-19 to the French at half time. I think the New Zealand fans should be upset. But listen here, let me quickly plug some stuff for later this afternoon. Yes, in roughly about 2 hours, it's the Wallabies against the British and Irish Lions. Going to be a cracker. Then don't forget the Springboks against Georgia. It all starts at 4 o'clock with a High Life does a super sticker. High Life, you're a star, man. Guys, thanks a lot. Very much appreciate it. It does help us cut our costs here, because we are amateurs at the moment, and it's costing us with all these subscriptions we have to do. So it's great that you guys are helping us out. Then after that, don't forget, after that Springbok game, we're going to be there pre-game an hour before kickoff, so we'll start at 4 o'clock. Join us for that. Then we'll go straight into the live feed for the game, and we'll have player ratings afterwards. Then we're going to go to the Rugby World Cup under-20s final between the junior Springboks and the junior All Blacks. Should be an epic battle. Straight off that final, we will be going on to the Kiwi Lads podcast to join Hamish, and we'll be talking about all the rugby games of the afternoon, so join us for that. And then maybe not rugby, but if you're a boxing fan like High Life, Uzek against Dubois in the evening, that's going to be epic. Join me and Vern for that one. We'll be doing, we'll be ranking each round and stuff like that. Both, I thought that at least the second try was a forward pass. I thought, but listen here, the ref is always right. That's what we teach the youngsters. Don't go over there. Once NFL starts, I'll donate memberships. I'll be gambling a lot. Thanks a lot, High Life. High Life. This is like an elephant. I've got you down for that. I've got you down. You guys can give memberships. You can make super chats. You can have a piece of toast with some cheddar cheese. Beautiful. Now, it's been a beautiful rugby. I love this game. I'm glad that the French have turned up. I mean, the French have scored 1 try. But their kicking has been phenomenal. Our Mr. Hastoy is doing really well there. Still have to scratch this mouth. That's where some of you guys might have remembered I was attacked by wasps this week, man. I tell you. And that shit hurts when they sting you. Huh? I didn't think it would be that bad. Bat flat switching. Bat flat switching. What the hell is bat flat switching? Ah, okay. Well, you get better soon, High Life. So we're waiting for that second half to start. Richie McCaw still the best captain out there. I see the poll. I'm just going to have another piece of my toast. Very good. A steak is a steak. Yeah, I wish I was having a steak. The French coach is very... another coach wears a bloody suit to the game of rugby. These New Zealand pundits, yeah, but listen, they're not... I don't think there's a New Zealand pundit that's worse than Joel Stransky. Battery was flat, don't worry, man. So... I'll be gifting a lot of memberships during the Springbok game. Don't worry about that. I'm enjoying my toast. Sorry, guys. You got to eat sometimes because we are going to be live for the next 12, 13 hours. Based on a true story. Don't need to. You better charge your battery for the Springbok games. Joel Stransky is an idiot. That's a good one. Dean, that is a good one. Martin Devlin is New Zealand's worst analyst. Okay. So we'll put Devlin and Joel Stranskin. We'll add in some English pundits, and then you just can throw the TV away. It is early in the morning for you boys there in New Zealand. I do understand that. Just waiting for the second half to start. I think it's going to be an interesting second half. And I'm going to be on my second piece of toast. Now I've changed from cheddar cheese to, as you can see, strawberry jam. I'm not as lucky as SS was probably eating steaks for breakfast this morning. Cranky Curvin, okay. Pass my eye test easily. It's not your eyes that worry me, Henri. I'm enjoying myself. Charles Fortune, oh Jesus. Oh, okay, all right. Yeah, but we'll get through it, don't worry, man. It's actually quite, that is actually the only, not the only good thing, but living in the time zone that I'm living in here in Central Europe, you know, the Aussie games, if we're watching your games, it's just early morning for us. It's not too bad. You know, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the morning. So it's the NFL games that get to me, the ones that start like at 3 o'clock in the morning, yeah. Did you get your girlfriend back? Don't go there. Don't go there, man. Don't go there at all. Before the second half starts, let me just remind you what's coming up next. I'm going to put that in the middle of the screen there for a second. There you go. Remind you what's coming up next. It is Australia against New Zealand. This way, I put that out there. I can eat my toast and you don't see me eating. That is coming up. We'll start at 11:45, maybe even a little bit earlier, depending on when Vern and I get together. Going to be epic, man. Going to be epic, that game. I'm telling you, I see the Wallabies doing a good job here. I see the Wallabies doing a good job in this one. Definitely. The woman's a clever woman, man. Nah, just joking there. Just joking. Let's see if we can get this Richie, this best All Black captain up to about 50 votes, and we'll change the votes. I got a poll. Does Jan Ray need a new girlfriend? That's a poll that we could put out there. So we're just waiting for the second half. I can tell you now, I bet with you right now that the All Black pundits are not happy at all. Beautiful stadium. Well, I mean, sold out crowd. I cannot. Has there ever been a New Zealand rugby game in New Zealand that hasn't been sold out from the All Blacks? I can't imagine that. But that would be blasphemous. Paul Terry, obviously an Englishman. British and Irish Lions are going to eat the Wallabies alive. First of all, it's the Irish and British Lions, because there are more Irish in that squad than English or Brits or whatever. Feel sorry for Australia. I don't. I think Aussie's going to win. Oh, somebody's bleeding perversely. The French are ready. I am ready. Second half is ready. Kickoff is about to start. So let's have a look. What happens here in the second half? Both teams are ready. Ref, let's get this one underway. The All Blacks have got to do something. That's definitely a new tattoo from Will Jordan in the back of his neck. Here we go. What a start by the French. They tip the ball all the way back to their own. I don't think so. I don't think so. Just let me enjoy my last piece of my toast here. French on the attack. I gotta say, I needed that strengthening. SS agrees that the British Islands will dominate. High Life is going for the Irish. Okay. So you're only cheering on half the team. I got that. So what are the French going to do here? All Blacks have got to be careful. You can't give away penalties because the French will take the 3 points. Any change up to the New Zealand lineup? Not as I can see as of yet, but I will let you know the minute there are any changes. What I can actually put a think you're doing well there. I can have a quick look. Paul, very good question. I will look. I will check it out for you. You know, it's the kind of guy I am. Let's go. It went for the drop goal, didn't make it, but it'll come back. It will be French ball. So, you know, he took it. Let's have a quick look. I'll tell you right now. No, doesn't look like any changes so far. No changes. So the minute there are changes, I will let you know, don't worry. French are doing well here. Going to be a scrum here. You think? I don't know. I'm not this convinced about this Razor guy, man. The first French reserves are making themselves ready. So the first changes are coming for the French. I think they'll wait another 2 or 3 minutes before they do them. Courtney's right in my ear to put the ball in the scrum for the New Zealand All Blacks. Whoop, penalty. Sabaya goes. Yeah, this could be interesting now. French do get the ball. Good kick. So it's going to be a line out here for the All Blacks, about 15 meters out. Took away the oranges, boys hungry. Yo, I still did that when I coached the juniors. I gave them oranges at half time. Hey, that's not a thing anymore. Now they want fucking little gel bottles and all this crap. You know, in the good old days, you had a cup of tea of cold tea and or some water, and you had a few oranges, and you were good to go. You were good to go. But now it's got to be all this flipping hyperbolic bullshit. So Males is on, Enrico is off, Mambamba is on, Silmani is off for the French. So there are some changes for the French line-out. There's a change for New Zealand as well. I'll get that in right now. Yeah. Oh, nice looking there. Let me just quickly. Could be a try here for the New Zealanders. Just going to have a look at the New Zealand subs. George Brouwer is on think he's on for Samicino. What are the All Blacks going to take the lead for the first time here? Ardie Savea, not in the number 7 today, but in the number 8. Because Luke Jacobson was injured, so Savea moved to 8, and Duplessis Cariva is in at 7. Good defense here from the French. Carafi trying to get through, not getting through. Savea gets it off to Fabian Holland. He tries to drive. French are holding this one up once again. Very well played by the French. And they hold, the French defense is stunning today. Well done. And again, it's my man, Michael Gillard. This man is played sensational. Yes, I mean, I remember when all under 13 sports in South Africa were without no football shoes, no rugby shoes. You even play cricket bare feet. Yeah. But you didn't have the hard ball at the beginning. Yeah, you know, times have changed. Time stands still for no man. I think the standings will be the same as they are right now. Nice penalty to the French here. I'll do the minute we get to around 50, I'll do that poll. But why you got Argentina in there? Because I think England is up, and Ireland are up there in the rankings. I got a poll. I'll do a poll quickly. I'll write this one now. Let's take this one away at 43. That's fine. End the poll. There you go. So let me just have a quick look here. Just going to put that over there so I can still see the game while I type this. Nice big kick by the French down the throat of Mackenzie, but he gets nailed quite quickly. Penalty to the French again. Holding on by Mackenzie, and the French are over that ball so quickly. This must be worrying if you the New Zealand coach, Mr. Razor. The man with the beautiful suit. He must be worried because that is about the 5th or 6th time this has happened to the New Zealanders. The French are really... Rugby Championship competitors only. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. I'm going to make it a little bit easier for myself. Who do you have winning the Rugby Championship this year? There you go. All Blacks, Wallabies, Argent up. We'll give them their nickname, Pumas. Springboks. There you go. Just missed the kick, so it's coming back. So some substitutions coming on here for the New Zealanders. See you later, alligator. I'm going to tell you straight away, 1 second. So McAllister, I think, is on. So who's off? A lot of. Another big kick by the French. Nice high one. Well taken by Ruben Love. Australia's going to win today. Don't we all hope so? So what's going to happen here? The ref, Will Jordan, well taken. He stepped out of bounds. He stepped out of bounds. It's going to be a line out for the French. Not Australia. This race is a joke. So nice mauler by the French. Well played once again. Well done. I'm actually surprised. I'm surprised how well the French are doing. Fiku's played a good game. Leave the ball. There you go. Ref is telling him. Okay, the New Zealanders dropped to 4th in the world if they lose this game. Penalty to New Zealand here, holding on to the ball too long. Let me have a look at that poll quickly that I put out. Come on, you guys. There you go. Very slow at the moment. We'll see. Let me go put my, my phone needs a plug in. So let me go do that quickly. I'll be back in a sec, guys. No one's voting for the Pumas, for the Wallabies. Another drop ball by the All Blacks. And again, look how quickly the French are there with numbers. But the New Zealanders do stabilize it. But too many mistakes from the All Blacks today. Very powerful British. Now I'm not really surprised. I got to act surprised sometimes. France back on the attack. French are playing well, man. French are playing well. I'm just going to stand up for a second. I'll be back. I will be back. Don't worry, you guys can hear me in the background. I'm just going to have to plug my phone in, otherwise I'm going to have no. So. Yeah, Dean, we'll see. We'll see. New Zealand got to come up with some ideas now. That McKenzie with a kick here for touch. Like we say, we will see. We will see what happens here. I think the French have played phenomenal today. I'm surprised how well they've been playing. I think New Zealand have been a little bit shocked on it. Wasn't a straight throw in, ref. But don't worry about it. So, Ratima, you got to get the ball out quicker. Today he's not getting the ball out as quick as he used to, you know. I do think Roy Gard's the number one at the moment on the scrum half position. French defense has been monster today. Monster. Still New Zealand ball here. In the rucks and everything, I think the French are just better at the moment. And again, 30 minutes have been played in the second half, and New Zealand haven't really been pushing it. So it's going to be penalty to New Zealand, offside by the French. There you go. There you go. Mr. Outcome, what's your prediction for the Australia game? Looks like a 4-point win again. Most probably, could be. France is the second best team in the world. Okay. Alias, so who's the best? You know, give me your top 4, Alias. Give me your top 4. Because if France is the second best, where do you put New Zealand and where do you put South Africa? That's what I really want to know. Well played. New Zealand trying to go for it here. Going nowhere. They've lost the ball again. Am I watching my Sharks play or am I watching New Zealand play? Because it kind of looks like they're playing like the Sharks here. Penalty to the French. Whew, this is a tough watch if you're a New Zealand fan. I can tell you now that our coach Razor upstairs is flipping doing a... He's just probably doing a Haka up there now, dancing around upset. Razor, not happy. French coach, not happy. Well, French coach always looks like a miserable sod. Another very good kick here from the French. What a tackle there. This is nice movement here. Will Jordan once again doing well for the All Blacks. Come on, now they're back in that same good scoring position. Can you do something this time or are you going to screw it up again? Advantage now to New Zealand. So what are they going to do here, the All Blacks? Do you go for the 3 points? Do you go for the 3 points now? Do you take the 3 points? I don't know. I mean, don't you want to take the lead? That's the question. Look here, it's almost been 20 minutes in the second half and the New Zealanders are yet to score. I'd take the line out there. So what are they going to do? It is the line out. Here we go. Ball to New Zealand. Nice quick pass out. Will Jordan once again making good meters. Ratima gets the ball out to Mackenzie. He puts a little grubber through. That's going nowhere. I think that's a try for New Zealand. Frenchman didn't make a good decision there. First lead of the game for the All Blacks. Duplessis Karavi scores the try for New Zealand. The French guy. Yeah, you can't make that mistake there. You can't make that mistake. You can't make that mistake. Savo Reeves has done the hard work here. He rips it out. That's just not good work from the All Blacks, from the French. Not at all a good, that's not a good look, man. First lead of the game, 22-19. Mackenzie, can he put it over? I think he will. Here we go. Kick for Mackenzie. Not good. So it's a 3-point game. Everything's still to be played for here. Commentators loving it. The All Blacks are in front. There's a French cockerel on the field. Don't know how he found his way there. How the hell do you get a chicken into the stadium? You got to explain to me how you get a chicken into the stadium. Somebody's got to explain that to me. I mean, today with all the security going on, and you never know what threats are there in life, and somebody can bring a live chicken into a rugby stadium. I'm quite upset with this poll at the moment, but it is what it is. Huh? New Zealand has taken the lead in the poll. Some injuries here. Villayer. Okay, so what are the French going to do now? First time in this game, the French are behind. So let's see what they come up with here. I actually think my obviously my chat's not working as well. I've got a little bit of a problem here at the moment with everything. Let me just reload it. Because on my pad. Geordie Barrett, well done. He was in there. So it's going to be a line out for the All Blacks on their own 5-meter line. I'm going to have to do the chat off my pad now because it's not working on the main screen. Let me just have a look at those votes. 53% are going with the All Blacks. It wouldn't be the biggest surprise in my life. French get the ball back. Surprise, surprise. Can the French score again? Can the French score again? Penalty to New Zealand. Artie Surveyor does his job as per usual. Well done. So Mackenzie's going to kick here for touch. Well done by the New Zealanders. Okay, just got to figure out why the chat's not working on my side. I know you guys are in, I can see it. It's only a night in jail and a lifetime ban. Frogs are going to take this. Mamworth boss. I don't know about that, guys. I don't know about that. But I do know one thing. New Zealanders are leading in the poll. So check that out. They're leading in this game. Is it today a New Zealand day? There we go. Okay. Put that out there. Otherwise, don't know why my main screen chat's not working, but go for it. Yeah. Like I said, the French for the trophy. Okay. Gail Fiku playing well tonight. Let's see. Hey, look, we got a little bit more than. Let me just quickly. The ref did stop the clock there once. There we go. So what is he coming up with again? Talking a lot of crap again. What was my tip? Let's see what the tips were on this game quickly. As long as it's not an SHL. So let's see. Bern had 34-20. I had 47-12. Hamish had 40-25. Marnus had 31-15. SS had 38-31. Dean said the French were going to win 35-7. Les said the French were going to win 27-15. Eddie had 39-18. Dean Cook had 26-36 for the French. And Janra had 15 against 14. Kind of looks at the moment that Vern is doing well. Marnus is doing well. Yeah. We will see at the end of the game. Still 17 minutes to go in this one. So we'll see. We'll see who takes it. But I got to give it. New Zealand haven't dominated this game. Not as the way I thought they would. Got to get something to drink, guys. Jail. No one's going to jail. There you go, guys. I think it's got alcohol in it. That was a lucky bounce there for New Zealand. So New Zealand on the attack. One Frenchman badly injured at the bottom. He is holding his arm and his shoulder, and he is in pain. Is he getting up? He's a rugby player, man. Football player would have been dead by now. Your team needs you. Geordie Barrett on the drive. When's the last time any New Zealanders or anybody out there know? When's the last time there were no Barretts in the New Zealand All Blacks lineup? No Barretts, or as I call them, the three sheepshaggers. Oh, nice little move there by Ratima. But the French have got the ball back. Knock off. They had the ball, the French. This is a tighter game than most people expected. Let me just go over quick on the pad. Just go over a look quick at the 57% believe the All Blacks will win the Rugby Championships. 35% the South Africans, 5% the Wallabies, and 3% the Pumas. I'm actually surprised the Pumas and the Wallabies got any votes. But there's some nice people out there. Well done here by Cortis Ratima. Actually, the French win the ball and then he knocks it on. Butterfingers. Or was it, too many croissants in the morning, a little bit of butter from the croissants on his fingers. Time out here. So let me stop the clock as well. There we go. So it's 65-18 is what we're on. There you go. So we're just waiting for looks like a little drinks break. Can't because of the heat, because it must be cold in New Zealand. But we'll see. We will see. Razor on his bloody walkie-talkie. I don't understand why rugby coaches are just not at the bottom of the field. Have your assistants up top there, but you should be at the bottom on the field talking to your players, my friend. Alligator. Whoa. I gotta read some stuff. What? High life. Well, most SA politicians should be in jail. Okay. Alligator Alcatraz. Now that's a prison. Escape and you have survived crocs, alligators, and snakes. Boxer strong. Yeah, we'll see. Penalty to New Zealand. Oh, they're taking the 3 points. Damien McKenzie's going to take the 3 points because they'll put it up by 6. What are you doing? They're not going for it. I think this is a mistake. The last 5 penalties, 4 have been against the French. McKenzie puts this one out. So it's going to be a 5-meter line out here for the New Zealanders. Hey guys, don't forget. Let me plug that in there quickly. Don't forget. We are talking about New Zealand and France at the moment, but afterwards it's the Wallabies against the Lions. the first of 3 tests to be played against these two, I wouldn't say countries, 2 teams. The Australians are a country, the British and Irish Lions are a conglomerate. And then, of course, we do have the Springboks against the Georgians and the Under-20 World Cup final later this evening. So check it out for them. New Zealand close to the try line here. They've been there so many times. What are they going to do here? I think score here, and I think well done by the French. Very well done once again. But the ball does come out. McAllister going for a strong drive here. That is Hotham that's on now. Yeah. The man I call Hot Ham. Papali. It's held up. It's held up. It was held up, ref. I think he didn't score. He's adamant, but I'm not. I think he was held up once again. Lions will pump the Wallabies, lose to the All Blacks. Okay. Boys are talking about prisons. You hear them wanting to reopen Alcatraz. The refs, there's no way the try will not stand, even if it was a try, because the ref said it was held up, and there is no conclusive pictures as of now. But is he over the line there? No. I cannot see them giving this try. But hey, listen here. This ref has been actually quite shocking so far. Missed a lot of forward passes. So yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. Is South African rugby at its best at the moment? I wouldn't say we're in a bad place, put it that way. I don't think we're in a bad... Is this the best South African rugby team we've ever seen? I don't know. This is probably the most accomplished, yes. Yeah, I would say. I think South Africa's in its best place ever at the moment. Under-20s in the final. Springboks are world champions. Maybe the under-20s become world... It is held up, I told you. I can see... Yeah, I think we're in the best place ever. Can we win a 3rd World Cup in a row? Maybe. I guaranteed it. I think we will, but a lot of rugby still to be played in the next 24 months. Savea again going forward, trying to get that try now for the New Zealanders. You don't want to leave the French hanging around. You want to get that 2-score advantage. So New Zealand desperately looking for a try here. Little Hotham with a nice, sweet little kick over the top. Well taken. Well taken by the Frenchman there. That was, let me name the man himself. That was Azigobe. That man has beautiful taking of the ball. Here we go. New Zealand have lost the ball. French have won it back. So let's see. That's not going to find the touchline. Yeah, it has. Well done. Good kick by the French. Back around the 10-meter line on their own 10-meter line. It will be a throw in here for the All Blacks. He looks injured, old Lagarek. He looks like he picked up a little injury there on his back. Let's see what comes of that. I can actually hit the clock again because there's a lot of minutes have gone. There we go. There you go. Perfect time. So we've got exactly 10.5 minutes to go. Let's see what happens here. So it looks like Lagarek has gone off. New Zealand running the ball once again through their backs. Nothing. Playing well now, New Zealand. Yeah, got to be careful there, getting close to the touchline there. Big boys from New Zealand are doing a good job here. A lot of carry meters, yes. Well, another 10 meters made there. Astoya, great. Not going to find touch, but a good kick. Very good kick. I don't know what he was thinking there. What the hell was Ruben Love thinking? You cannot take a drop goal from that distance, my son. Nah. And if you do, you got to make it, because otherwise people are going to look at you being a dumbass. Coach. Ooh. I'm still waiting for somebody to tell me. Come on, Froggies. Johnny, be good tonight. Dini's, I see very bright future for the under 20. I think a lot of those boxes are going to be at the World Cup in 2031. My boy, my adopted son, Cheswell Yusti, I just adopted him this week. I've adopted him. I'm only talking about my adopted son now. He's been great. Not that greatest kick from the Frenchman. Good pressure here from New Zealand. It's looking good. Vern's going to be picking me up, driving me to the studio. I have no car today. My wife has been very busy this morning. I could have had a better kick. So, everybody out there, let's take another drink before the final 8 minutes start. Sorry about that. That is disgusting. It's not the greatest drink in the world I'm having, but I can't get up and get another one. This is something from Schweppes Virgin Orange Spritzer. Don't need to buy that again. Sorry about that, Schweppes. But I'm buyable, so sponsor the channel and I'm buyable. Nothing. Good ball out. This is looking good. The New Zealanders doing the right thing. They're keeping the pressure and the ball in the French half, which is what well done by Fiku once again. I think the French. No, I thought the French had won this one, but New Zealand still with the ball. Going nowhere. French are doing a good job on defense here. This is going to go all the way to the wire, ladies and gentlemen. All the way to the wire. Don't drink so. What, Dan? Guys, sorry about me and the chat today. I've just got a little bit of problems with the chat. Got to put it out. You see, I got to use the tablet for the chat because the computer doesn't seem to be getting it. That was forward once again. Ref, can't you see these forward passes, son? Are you fucking blind? What am I having? Well, it's called, like, I'm gonna cover the name of the company. Oh, there you go. There you go. Orange Spritzer Virgin. Barrett trying to break through. All Blacks are playing well here, but the French defense is solid, man. They have played fantastically well. Yeah, they are well inside the 22. 5 meters out from the 10 meter, from the 5 meter line. So about 10 meters to go to the try line here for New Zealand. We have 6.5 minutes to go. So this game is finally poised. If the French can hold steady here, they can still have a shot. That was a lot better. Savo Reeves getting close. But the French defense has held steady, but it's got to break at some point. I cannot see the French hanging on much longer. And again, the French held the ball up. Unbelievable. The French defense is unbelievable. I got to give it to these young guys. The defense has been phenomenal. Phenomenal French defense. Let me just set up a little bit better there for you. Can't wait for the comfortable studio chairs at Vern's place, man. Close it out, All Blacks. You'll be banned on TikTok showing that can. Okay. I can show what I want. I'm not getting paid for it. No, I don't want Papali. Here we go. Let's see now. New Zealand just cannot get over the try line in the second half. Well, at least at the latter stages of the second half. Northam, good ball out. Mackenzie doing well. Mackenzie's going to play the whole game. Oh, Geordie Barrett. Now they have the try for New Zealand. Well done. Well done. They got it at long last. They got their try. Well deserved. Congrats to the New Zealanders. To the All Blacks. Brodie McAllister gets the try. So well done to him. Who's the ref, bro? What's his name again? Somebody tell me who the ref is. John Grove, who's the ref? I think he's an Australian. Or I'll find out for you quickly. I had him at the beginning of the game, but I took it away. Everybody on this channel knows I love the refs. I banter the shit out of them. So, I try to be nice. Quickly tell you. There you go. There, match info. There you go. Tries. Ruben Love. Scotland. No cards, penalties, conversions, tries. Do they actually tell you? Lineups, there you go. Maybe on the lineup part of this. The Groot, there you go. Are you actually? They don't tell me who the ref is, man. They don't tell me who the ref is. Somebody should know out there. Come on, guys. Help a man out here on the channel. So, 3 minutes to play. New Zealand 29-19. Let me have a look. Good game. Good game. And look, you got it hand. Look, the New Zealanders are going to win this game. The All Blacks are going to win this game. But you got to hand it to the French. The French made this a rugby game because no one really thought they were going to turn up. Who's your man of the match? Is the question. Updates live. There you go. Maybe they got it here. It's unbelievable. The ref is not that important. New Zealand, Waka Stadium. Penalties. New Zealand. Teams. And they don't show me the refs. So guys, just anybody out there, help me out who the refs are, man. We will see. But hey, listen here. Well done to New Zealand. You are going to win this game now, officially. Stockholm pitch. Yes, I think the Wallabies going to win this one. Let's go, Georgia. Come on, Les Bleus. Charles Robertson is the ref. There you go. My chat is working very slowly. Guys, we got about 1.5 minutes to go. And yeah, can't take it away from the New Zealanders. They did their job. Is it convincing? No. I thought it would be a lot more. I thought it'd be a lot easier for them. So it's not convincing. I'm not convinced. But a win is a win. And yeah, the French will be dropping down the leaderboard in the rankings in the World Rugby. They'll be taking a little bit of a dive. The French played really well. They took an early lead. They put the New Zealanders under pressure. They asked the questions, and So it is 80 minutes up. What are the New Zealanders? Are they going to kick the ball out? I think they will. So it's all done, ladies and gentlemen. It is all done. French were the better team. I don't know about that. I'm not going to go that far. You know, I'm not going to be blasphemous. No. Let's check it out. We had 63 votes in the poll. All Blacks are going to win the Rugby Championships if we believe the people in the chat, with 59%. 33% of you think it's the Springboks. I will end that poll right now. So that means the New Zealanders won that poll. Well done to the French. They turned up, but the All Blacks were too strong. They won 29-19. A deserved win by the French. Got to give it to them. But listen here, before we move on, because there's a hell of a lot of rugby, and we will be live in 45 minutes again for Australia against the British and Irish Lions. It's going to be a cracker. That's my best Aussie pronunciation I can do. Then afterwards, it's going to be the Springboks against Georgia. We'll start off at 4 o'clock with our pre-game show, and then we'll go straight into the live show. And then, of course, it's the rugby final at the end of the day. That's the last rugby match of the day. The World Cup Under-20 Championship, World Championship final between the young Springboks and the young All Blacks, or juniors, or whatever you want to call them, the Under-20. It's going to be a fantastic game. Should be very tight. Then me and Vern will be joining Kiwi lads later in the evening or early morning if you're in New Zealand. And we'll be discussing all the games, our tips that we put out there. Obviously, we'll be talking about the New Zealand against Springbok Junior Rugby final. And then after that, we still have the boxing today, so join us for that. Fantastic. Let me just quickly go through the tips here quickly. We had a little bit of tips here today. It was 29-19. So I would say the winner is Vern. He said 34-20. That's his closest that we got. That is the best tip of the day. So well done to Vern. He has won the tip. And we'll see. Guys, join me and Vern afterwards at 11:45 or maybe a little bit earlier. We might even go a little bit earlier for the Wallabies against the British and Irish Lions. Thanks for being on the stream today. Thanks for joining me. Congratulations to New Zealand. What a game. And we'll see you guys later. Ciao, man.